yo, don't you go get no dang ideas, because you could take your behind back to the doghouse right along with Ted. Derek might actually be getting a feeling back in his legs. And Chelsea, this is not your fault. What's good, y'all? This is Erica Vane coming to you right here on Erica Vane TV with another Beyond the Gates video. And in this one, I'm breaking down season 1, episode number 126. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and turn on your bell notifications so you don't miss out on any of my Beyond the Gates content and conversations. And it's another great episode, y'all. So much went down in this episode. I almost don't even know where to begin, but I kind of want to start with Chelsea because I feel like this is the thing that I predicted the easiest. Like, I understood that part of the trauma and the PTSD that's a result of the trauma that she just recently experienced, being abducted by Allison, is going to be her now confronting all of the thoughts of what her life looked like prior to her influencer career, her fame, her notoriety, her visibility. And in this episode, we get to see her taking on a lot of blame and specifically taking on a lot of shame after her confrontation with Allison continues down at the precinct and Madison has to drag her ass up out of there. Now, I get where she's coming from, and like, as a public figure, as a person online, as a person who creates content and who has a certain level of visibility, you wind up exposing yourself to the world. And that's basically the goal. You're trying to get as many eyes on you as possible, which ultimately turns into money, which turns into respect, which turns into opportunities and various things that come with being a content creator and being an influencer. For Chelsea, specifically with being a model, and her career was able to elevate, tied to her social media following as well. So there is a certain level of responsibility there. Like, even I have to be mindful of the things that I say and do. And when I offer up things about my life, stories, moments, sharing moments with people who might be strangers, there's a parasocial relationship that happens. And once I let people know, or once I expose people to something, then now they have the license to basically comment on it or take whatever I put out into the ether, put out into the world, and kind of do what they will with it. Now, it doesn't mean that they should, and it definitely doesn't mean that they should take the information that I provide, the things that I share about myself, and turn it into a thing full of malice and ill intent. But people will be bad people, and I think that that's going to be the journey that Chelsea has to go on, and realizing that it doesn't matter what job she has, it doesn't matter what level of visibility she has, it doesn't matter her level of influence, her level of affluence. Bad people are actually everywhere. And yes, in this circumstance, she was able to be exposed to this terrible person who was struggling with mental health issues, because Allison is nuttier than a goddamn fruitcake here. Nutty. But that doesn't mean that she would not be exposed to something similarly traumatic in some other profession, right? Like, I could imagine that Madison experienced people as a neuroscientist, as a doctor who specializes with brain issues and in neurosurgery, right? If she has a patient and she deems that something is inoperable or she can't actually do it, what lengths are people willing to go? Have we not seen John Q? John Q was not playing with them people about his son in their heart. And like, that is something that can happen as well. And it's not to say that I think that John Q is a horrible person, but that is the journey that we're going to watch Chelsea go on, of her figuring out her North Star again, her starting to redefine right and wrong, her starting to redefine what's important versus what's not, and her going through a moment, or at least initially, this initial refractory period is her rejecting everything that she has known. Did she put herself out there too much? Did she put herself in the line of fire so that a person like Allison could just take everything that she's been fed and then use that against her? And is she ultimately to blame for being put into this particular circumstance? Now, what I did love is that they balanced it out in reference to Chelsea and like Dani having to talk her off the ledge with that and trying to reaffirm like she did nothing wrong. It's nothing wrong with her pursuing being an influencer. It's nothing wrong with her growing her following. Something wrong with her having this huge platform. It's something wrong with Allison taking all of that and using that against her. But I love that they balanced that particular conversation also with her desire to still stay grounded in her relationship with Madison, and she goes out of her way to like explain what's going on or what happened while she was there. And specifically when it got to the consummating the marriage part, she really wanted Madison to know that they did not go there, she did not sleep with her. And I'm like, damn. So like, yes, she's struggling with this as well, but I like the idea that she hasn't fully rejected everything, because she could have came back from this particular experience and not wanted to do life any of the way that she had been doing it before, and the way that she is still able to feel safe around Kat, still able to feel safe around Madison. And while she can't be with her family in large groups, she's still very receptive, and she's still having conversations with them on a one-on-one basis or a two-on-one basis. So that is, like, for me, a really, really good sign. And it's just going to be a journey. It's going to take her time. It's going to take her questioning everything as she's known it. And again, for me, this part, or this particular season in Chelsea and her story, has been the most meaningful. It has been the most grounded, and is making this character of Chelsea way more interesting than the Chelsea that we first met, because I wrote the character off very early on, and now we're actually getting somewhere, and we're getting her to reevaluate and make sure that she's not shallow. Make sure that when we see her return to modeling or return to her influencer career, right, in the ways that she has, that this time it will be because she's making a concerted effort, and she's going to move with really specific boundaries. She's going to move with really specific intentions, and she's going to have the validation that she needs, not only externally from her family and her girlfriend, but internally having to rise to the occasion and overcome this big ass obstacle and heal from this particular trauma. So it's ultimately going to wind up making her better. But I do think that, like, I understand how Allison was able to get into her heads, because the way that she communicated the narrative of, like, clout, and, like, Chelsea has been a character that we have seen thus far, always attached to her phone, always posting an update, always putting somebody on camera and doing this and doing that, and being very mindful of her numbers, being very mindful of her engagement. We've heard numerous times now over the course of the last 3 episodes that Chelsea's been trending for days, that her engagement is higher than it has ever been. It's triple and 3 times, or it's triple and quadruple what it had been. So I totally understand how Chelsea is, like, receiving all of this information, trying to process the trauma, trying to process the issue, trying to process the issue that is to be abducted, and then make sense of it all. Absolutely love it. Love it down. Now, also in this episode, we get the conversations between the couples, child, and Martin and Smitty are over there at the damn brownstone talking about their relationship, and Ted then barged his ass in over at Vernon and Anita's, and he's staking his claim because he wants back into this family, damn it. He deserves to be here. And now he's going to call all you Duprees to the carpet because y'all want to circle the wagon. Y'all want to ride for each other. Y'all want to stand side by side. When my ass is on the outside, you hoes is going to be locked down in Pelican Bay. You would have thought that Ted's ass was Alonzo from Training Day the way that he was up in that damn house. I said, sir, I'm going to need you to relax, because it was all fine and dandy when you were a Dupree. It was all fine and dandy when you was on the inside. Now you hating from the outside. You can't even get in, and you big mad about it. But guess what, Ted? We don't give a good goddamn. We don't give a good goddamn so much that we all going to bet against your ass. Let's throw the money on the table, and let's say who we got our money on. Oh, we got our money on Nicole and her standing on business. I absolutely love that for her, because you standing up here all dignified, you standing up here all entitled, you standing up here with all your damn expectations for this damn family, because you wanted to flip this crisis into a way to weasel your ass back into this family when your ass cannot be trusted, and you mad at people telling you to your face that you cannot be trusted. Don't you got a long lost ass lunatic ass daughter of yours that you should be running after? You've been worried about her for months. Kat barely damn sees you. You want to be talking about you Martin's dad, you Kat's dad, and blah, 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 blah. You're Eva's father, actually. You're Leslie's baby daddy, actually. You've been downgraded and your ass is mad about it. So now you spouting this and you spouting that and you talking big Dupree cash, but you can't even get in. And the moment that they say, you know what, Ted, we want to let you back in, you will break your damn neck to do so. So relax, sir. But we do get a moment where Nicole kind of breaks, because when Ted storms out and Ted said, I'm sorry, and Bill says what he got to say, and they make a little joke. She's like, it's not funny. I'm like, girl, we get it's not funny, but your husband is trifling, and you're not wrong for not catering and falling over yourself to welcome his ass back in. This man, I wrote it down. This man said, don't you think we owe each other based off of the marriage and all of the years? Y'all know what I said? Was you thinking about what you owed me when you was giving that lunatic ass lady back shots while my baby was probably sitting in her goddamn living room? I can't hear you, Teddy. I can't hear you. You want to talk about Nicole owes you an opportunity to get your damn family back. Nicole owes you an opportunity to make things right. Y'all owe each other mutually within this marriage. But who owed who when she was miscarrying babies and you was handing out back shots? since we talking about we old people, since you got your degree and you know every motherfucking thing, Ted, please. Y'all better be glad that Erica ain't a damn Dupree, because the way I would have put belt to ass for Ted in that damn house standing there, all just want to be dignified, while he's also a goddamn embarrassment. This man is so damn entitled, and he is big mad. He is big mad that Bill is accepted. He is big mad that Bill look like he fit. He is big mad that Bill could come and stand next to them, because all of 2 months ago, Bill's ass was in the hot seat, and he not wrong. Bill dragged his nuts all up and through the Dupree legacy. Disrespected Dani. Yes, he did. Carried this damn divorce and this new marriage terribly. But right now, in this moment, he didn't show up how he need to show up. Dani has been able to lean on him. He's been navigating the space between his wife and his ex-wife beautifully. He's been a wonderful support. He's been able to mind his damn business and focus on his damn daughter and not step out of key. And guess what? When you brought your goofy ass into this house spouting that big cash, he decided to stand up to you. And that's supposed to be your homeboy, your ace boon cool. He said, you know what? I'm already back inside the house. I'm going to go ahead and leave you to your own, nigga, because I'm not doing this with you. You know what? Not y'all about to have me loving Bill again. Like, well, I ain't love him from the beginning. But not y'all about to make me, like, y'all about to solidify me loving Bill. Even though I don't like how he was looking at the very end of the episode. He tells Dani, yeah, Naomi was sticking up for you the same way that you ride for her, because she's worried about me taking advantage of you. Dani said, don't worry about it. My daughter do not have to worry about that at all, because I will never let you have me like that again. She ate that. And he looked intrigued. I immediately hollered, Bill, don't take that. That's no damn challenge. You better mind yourself. Because you towing a very, very fine line, sir. And you can have your ass back on the other side with me putting belt to ass with the swiftness. I got plenty more venom. I got plenty more. I think I got an unlimited supply. Ted ain't the only one. Don't start set tripping. But at the end of the episode, he was giving intrigued. He was giving, this is my wife. He was giving, he know where home is. And I'm like, Bill, are you going to make a move or are you not? Because I get it. I now get it. Like, the more we watch Bill navigating the Duprees in this crisis with Chelsea, even with her back home now, he's still around. He's still popping up. He's still here for the debriefs. He coming to Nicole's defense damn near and not siding with Ted. He looked damn good in the circumstance. It feels like he's supposed to be here. So, like, what are we doing? Even though I'm not necessarily convinced. If Bill was to come back hat in hand now, divorce Haley, say I made a grave mistake, do y'all think that Dani would take him back? Because I'm not convinced. She's having so many great moments, feeling tender in his arms. They be touching on one another. And I'm just like, ooh, they look so good. But I don't know. I feel like Dani still got a couple things up her sleeve as well. And you had her twisted 5 ways from Sunday. And I believe her when she said that he will never be able to do her like she did her before. Let me know in the comment section down below what y'all think. Now, going back to Martin and Smitty. Because when Ted and Nicole over here arguing, Martin and Smitty over there having a conversation. And my biggest issue with Martin is that his ass is selfish. And I get it. You killed a man. That was traumatic. I gave deep sympathy for you here. But now I'm putting my belt back to your ass, because I just cannot stand how sometimes the people who be the most wrong, or the person who created the issues, the tension in the relationship, the tension in the friendship, is the one that also wants to infantilize themselves and or victimize themselves as if they are the victim of the thing. I just want you back. I just love you so much. What about what the hell Smitty needs? You are begging so much to get back into his good graces, to have y'all's relationship. Even when looking at your mom, and you don't want your mom to divorce your dad, all because you don't want that to be a bad omen for you to not to get your husband back. Meanwhile, neither you nor your peasy-headed ass daddy is doing the things that actually need to be done to solidify y'all's relationship, to rebuild y'all's foundation, to rebuild y'all damn trust. And you want somebody to accept a goddamn apology? Apologies come around every day, B. People apologize all the time and ain't sorry for a damn thing. Martin, you sitting up here talking about how you need Smitty, how you want Smitty, how you this, you that, you. What about him? And he's telling you to your face, and honest, I cannot trust you. I do not trust you. X, Y, and Z is happening. Yes, this big moment has happened. He had a nerve to say, well, next time I decide to kill somebody, I'm going to call you first. See, now you being smart. This is the same little cheeky ass that Tab be on as well, and you want somebody to forgive you. Ain't nobody forgiving you because you playing me stupid and you trying to gaslight my ass. He is not wrong for wanting you to be more transparent, for wanting to be able to trust you, for wanting you to feel safe enough for you to be able to trust him. He's not wrong for that. So even making a little sideways comment of like, the next time I decide to kill somebody, I'm going to call you first, is letting him know that you don't actually get it. So why in the hell would he accept your apology? Why in the hell would he let you back in the house? Why in the hell would he believe that y'all are actually on the road to redemption and reconciliation when you still talking this big cash and saying nothing? Justice for Smitty's ass. He deserves a much better partner, a less selfish partner. And honestly, this episode just reminds me how much Martin is just like his goofy ass daddy, because both of them do not get it. Y'all spending all this time want to be sending flowers, want to be saying apologies and saying I love yous, but you're not doing any of the things to pull up the stops to actually build trust. Ted, you in here proclaiming that you clocked the Duprees and the Duprees of this and the Duprees of that, but you ain't had no problem when your ass was apart, and you have yet to cultivate a damn plan to make Nicole feel secure, to make Nicole want to desire you again, or make Nicole want to trust you again. But no, you want to stand across from her and spout all this big cash shit as if that's supposed to guilt her ass back with you or shame her ass back with you. Ho, is you cool? You can't possibly be cool because she's Nicole damn Dupree and your ass is lucky. Because, and quite honestly, she dated down when she married your ass. You was never on her level. But you want to try to pull Bill's coattails. You want to try to pull Anita and Vernon's coattails. You want to throw all these damn tantrums, doing everything but the things that's going to actually get you your marriage back. And now you mad that you ain't getting your damn marriage back. Child, please. And then also, y'all, we get scenes with Ashley and Derek. I have been thoroughly enjoying not seeing them on my damn screen. But I get it. They're characters in the world. We got to see them. He winds up hitting his leg towards the end where he starts to feel something again. It's just a little bit of like niceties and oh, they cool. It just gives us an update up until the very end where he hits his leg real hard because he's so frustrated and he feels that hit. And it's like, okay, cool. I personally don't care, but I'm trying to get y'all thorough breakdown so that happened. Also, we get moments with Jacob and Allison. Jacob is the most patient man I have ever seen. And I love him down. He is just so cute. And Allison, you are annoying as he said. You are worrisome as he said. Miss, you are... I just could not imagine her in jail. Like, they need to put her in a psychiatric ward because this lady is crazy. And the way that Naomi was so ready to two-piece in a biscuit her, when she walked in, she said, there go my attorney. Allison, please. Allison, please. Naomi's like, how dare you? Naomi, I'm going to need you to relax, Miss Girl. I'm going to need you to relax. I'm going to need you to chill. We get it. But relax. You know that this damn girl is crazy. She going to say whatever and she quick with it. Calm it down. And that's pretty much it, y'all. That's everything that went down in the episode. Let me know what you thought about it in the comment section down below. How are you feeling about the show thus far? Also, again, let me know. Do you think Dani would take Bill back if he came running back? And also, let me know if you think that Ted or you think that Nicole should take Ted back. It's time for us to start having that conversation. I'm not looking forward to it because too many of y'all just be trying to let little black men skate when they be dragging their nuts. But we can have a conversation. It's your good sis, you love Talk TV with, and I'll see you in the next one.